The reason I've made Tunnel Vision Volume 667 for free, from me to you, for my birthday. Shout out Wiley as well. Obviously, I was just remixing a few bits and bobs over time as I'm trying to learn how to produce. Then I'm looking at it one day like, yo, I've got bare Wiley remixes. And then I'll say, okay, well, I haven't put anything out for a minute. And the Winner Stays On series is back like end of August, beginning of September. So it's just something to keep everyone moving in the meanwhile. One of the wildest flips on the project would be Art of Grime remix featuring Breeze as well. It's one of my favourite Wiley tunes. So that's where I made the original White Snail as well. So I flipped it. It's quite a mad thing, but I love that tune and it's dark and breezy in it. That's one of my favourites. Track that took me longest to finish might have been the Can't Take It remix, but that's because I'm trying to learn how to produce as I'm actually making the tune. And then Wiley sent me the acapella, so I can't be messing around now, do you know what I mean? It's gotta be serious, so it took ages. And I learned how to mix down, and then I learned how to mix down again, and then I learned how to mix down again, and then I mastered it as well. So that might have took the longest, but it was fun though anyway. Arpeggiating and all that. Grime in the East Midlands to me is that greasy sound. Grease. That's what it is to me. It's dark. And it feels a bit like despair. It feels like despair, to be honest, like Nottingham. If you walk around Nottingham, you feel the despair in the air. It's palatable. You can touch it. So that's what the East Midlands sound is to me. And Nottingham leading the forefront. If Wiley heard this, I think the track he should listen to first, probably the Can't Take It remix. He's heard it anyway. Art of Grime, like I said, I like that one. The Down Bad remix as well. I don't know, just listen to them all. You better listen to them all. Send it to Wiley and tell him to listen to it all. Everybody listen to it all. Cool, thanks. The way I chose the Wiley tunes to remix, these are just my favourite Wiley tunes. Not all my favourite Wiley tunes, but just a bunch of Wiley tunes I like. So as I'm going along, I'm just hearing bits and bobs. I might listen to Tunnel Vision, I might listen to the zip files and just be like, oh raw, that one's hard. I'm gonna flip that again, you know what I mean? So that's where the ideas come from. I don't remember the first bar of the project that I wrote, but I think the first thing I did was You Were Always years ago. It was something I was gonna flip 8 years ago or something. So I wrote that bar time ago. And then when I'm going through this project thinking, yo, I've actually got 17 Wiley songs in my hard drive that I flipped. I've looked and I'm like, oh, yo, that's a good one. So I reflipped the beat again instead there and then. Because could have used the original beat or whatever, but I thought I'd flip it, put a snowy style on it. There's a few tunes that show my production level where I'm at right now. Obviously, I've been learning as I go along with these tracks and all that, and just as my career's gone on anyway. So, Down Bad Rhythms, rhythm that I'm bringing out soon, and I put the graveyard vocal on that. So, shout out Wiley on that one. Art of Grime, I did the White Snail with the tape mod. Like, that's what I originally made the beat around in the first place. Do you know what I mean? So, the vocal. And then I've made it to the tape mod and after. And You Were Always as well, it's like a snowy beat pattern that you need to get used to. So that one, the snowy beat pattern, I just flipped it on top, flipped the vocal on top. Biggest risk I took making the takes, dropping the tape, I guess, anyway, always. Because you never know if people are gonna fuck with it, but you better fuck with it. Next thing to drop's Winner Stays On 007, Snowy, Elon Musk EP, produced by Snowy. Shout out Wiley's featured on that one again as well. You know what I'm saying? This project now, this Tunnel Vision Volume 667, is like a teaser. Just let everyone know I produce, write, master, mix my own stuff now. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is a little teaser for that project at probably end of August, beginning of September or something like that. You know how it goes. Sky Squad!